Hey guys, welcome back and thank you for joining me today. I'm actually super excited that you're here and spending some time, um, you know, on my channel watching me do a little apartment renovation. This is apartment 18 Culpepper. It's in the Spice Market district of San Myshuno, in the Culpepper apartments, which if I think I'm remembering correctly, it's in like the left one, like the two apartment complexes that are right next to each other. I think it's the one on the left. But yeah, I don't typically do apartment renovations on my YouTube channel, but I can guarantee you that I renovate every single apartment that I move my Sims to on like in my own personal gameplay. And then yeah, I know, and I hope you guys like it. This is also a pack restricted build. This is coming out on Wednesday, and the Tuesday prior is the day that The Sims 4 goes free. Base game goes free for download. So I thought, why not just do not just a base game build, but like with only one pack. So it's only city living and base game. Which was actually pretty fun to do. I did do a base game build not too long ago, but it was also a money restricted. I needed to keep it under like 20 grand for like move-in. But things are a little bit different with apartments. I mean, to download this from the gallery, you have to pay, so it'd be like 50. It's 50,414 if I'm remembering correctly on the gallery, which is only like a mother load cheat if you think about it, but yeah, but the rent will stay the same, so you'll download it and then like move your sim in, and it'll only be like $600 rent, which is pretty cool. I think it's $1,000 to like $1,000 deposit or something like that, and that's $600 rent weekly, which is pretty neat. Originally, I don't know, was it Maxis or EA or The Sims or whoever created these floor plans to begin with? This is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, and like the master bedroom in the original build is just so absurdly big. I was like, that yeah, I gotta redo this. This was actually, I came up with this floor plan in a personal gameplay, and I didn't record it originally, so I was like, yeah, maybe I'll actually do this floor plan as a build. So I did, and then I made it pack restricted like I said, so it's only city living and base game. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't do a money restriction, so like it's not like a bad, or not bad, that's not the word I'm looking for, but like an older apartment or a rundown apartment. It's actually fairly new, fairly renovated. I really like how it came out. Yeah. What else was I gonna say about this build? Oh, it is on the gallery right now for download. It is listed under like room, and the room that it's listed under is the kitchen. You could look it up that way, or you could also just go to my gallery, which is Ravynthesimmer, spelled the same way as my YouTube channel with a Y instead of an E. In Raven, not in Simmer. Sorry. Gotta clarify that. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just cluttering up the kitchen. It was a lot more, there's so much more. It's kind of low-key disappointing how little there really is in base game. That like there's so much more clutter objects, there's so much more in the debug, there's so many like, I won't say like so many different options just adding one pack, but like it really does spice the game up a lot, and specifically city living. It's actually one of my favorite, I can't remember the specific type of pack it is, but like it's my favorite DLC for The Sims. It's not my absolute favorite, but it is one of my absolute favorites, just because of like all the different gameplay opportunities you get with it. Yeah, and then like, I don't know, I just really enjoyed doing this. I'm losing my train of thought. I apologize. So as far as like color schemes and decor came, I actually based it off of the aprons I hung up in the corner there. The yellow, like the gold, I'm gonna call that gold, and the like navy blue. I thought that they looked really pretty together, so I kind of just was like, all right, maybe I will experiment with using this as, you know, the color scheme for the living area at least. So that's what I did. I really like that color combo. I don't know if I'd use it in like my personal home, but like I really do like that combo. I think they complement each other really, really nice. I'm more of a pastel gal myself, but yeah, I'm going to attempt to use that fence as a backboard for a bed later, but I couldn't find a bed that suited it, so like wood tone wise. So, and since you can't change the swatch of that, I was like, never mind. Try again later. Use that for a different build. Keep that in mind later. But yeah, I'm just finding some stuff here to clutter up this kitchen, make it look more lived in. I actually put in spices on the counter that you can buy in game at like the food stalls in The Sims 4, or in the city living pack. You can kind of throughout the city. I know that like in the base game cities too, or base game towns, I should say. They have these stalls, but specifically the one in the city, I think there's 25, or there's somewhere between 25 and 28 different, like recipes you can learn, and you can learn them just by trying them, and those seasonings are kind of required for some of them, so that's not all of the seasonings you can get or purchase, it is just some of the seasonings. I thought maybe he'd give you like a head start there. Yeah, but as I've moved on to the living room here, I do change the color swatch of the TV stand in a second. Yep, there it goes, from the pale to the richer gold color. And yeah, I liked this little chair. I thought maybe they got it from the flea market that's actually hosted in this neighborhood. And I kind of liked that idea. It doesn't really match the furniture, but it is pretty and it goes with their color scheme. So like, I don't know, I just thought that was kind of neat. I do have a little bit of an idea about this family. Not so much really the adults, but the child for sure. But I'll get more to that the closer we go into like decorating the bedrooms, because I really do feel like personality comes from, you know, that's where the personality will shine the most. However, the rug I just placed is a city living rug that I entirely 100% forget all the time that it has such different and like diverse swatches. I totally forget that. So I was glad that I like was made to recognize that, and I think maybe I'll continue this kind of trend of just doing base game plus one pack, just so I have to, like, it forces me to explore those options more than like I currently do. That, and like it'd be kind of a nice way to celebrate getting a new like or the Sims 4 becoming free. I am just placing some like skill building items. I throw down the easel, as you can see. I put a guitar, and then I put a camera. Then there's the video game system as well. And then the future cube, which I think as of last year may be the least used like object in the game, which I think is kind of funny. I don't use it, but I saw it and I was like, why not? Yeah, I don't know, just kind of gonna clutter up with some plants, because what else do you put in the corner, right? Other than plants. If I see an empty corner, plants going in it. But yeah, I'm about to move on to the foyer here, just looking for a little remote to spice it up, make it look lived in, and then I think I put a plant on this table, and that music. Why did I want to call that a music box? That's not a music box, that's a stereo. It's gonna end up on this table back here. It should be totally functional for your Sims to use. But yeah, I really liked how this came out. And then the sparkly cactus too, naturally. I'm a huge cactus fan. Because they require like little to no love. And I don't have like that much of an attention span to be able to give, you know, plants at the moment anyway. So The fact that cacti don't really need like that much attention, it's pretty much like my fave. But yeah, here I am. I'm just kind of like spicing up the apartment a little bit by adding some what's the word I'm looking for? Dang, I lost that thought. I apologize. I guess I don't work on the foyer next. I go straight to the bathroom. And as much as I love, like I absolutely adore how this little shower thing comes out, I use a platform and I could not make the platform work with having to to make this a room. So that reminds me, by the way, so to place this on the gallery for download, you can't place apartment builds as like normal houses. It just doesn't work that way. You have to put them down as rooms, and there's a trick you can do with a wall, so you don't have to do every single room. You can do it, there's a trick you can make like the entire house one room, and then it's like this little trick with the walls where you move the walls around kind of, and for whatever reason I could not get it to work, so I unfortunately had to delete the walls behind all of the doors. So if you do download this, you'll just have to replace those walls and throw the wallpaper back on them. But yeah, sorry about that. I'm gonna have to like figure something out, because like I like doing apartment builds, but that's kind of like the frustrating part of apartment builds, is like that you have to do it like room by room like that. Excuse me, I had a yawn. But here I am into the foyer now. I wanted a neat shaped mirror to kind of contrast against the rectangular shape of that beautiful photo. Or painting, I should say. That's not really a photo, but I couldn't really find one that really matched, so I just went with this like kind of funky-ish shape. I don't know, I liked it. I put the shoe rack underneath of the console table, and now I'm just gonna kind of like decorate up a little bit this area. Yeah, there we go, just a little coat hanger. Sorry that I bumped my mic. I'm not in my normal recording situation, so if my audio comes out weird or you hear any like hearing me move, I'm sitting on my bed, like I apologize. Also, I am kicking myself because I didn't notice that I placed those pictures at 2 different heights until after I uploaded it to the gallery, so I'm really sorry. I'm just as disappointed in myself as you are with me right now. But that's just a creative choice. That's what I'm gonna call it. Not a mistake, but a creative choice. But here I am. I'm working on the master bedroom. I kind of like how this one came out too. It's definitely, these rooms are both really long and skinny, so I kind of separated them a little bit by function. So we have the like sleeping area and then a dressing area as well. But I like how this came out. I kind of made it like I don't want to say fancy because that's not the right word I want to use, but I did kind of like make it a little luxurious in here. Like it's the adults' little getaway from like the stressors of life. They've got like, I put a sculpture on the dresser and everything like that, put in a little nice mirror, a little sitting chair, a little rug, and like I just try to make it nice. These came out recently. I can't tell you the day, don't ask me, but the fans came out recently and they're not the best. I saw someone on Twitter saying they're giving the 20th anniversary vibes of the what is that hot tub thing? I can't disagree, but this white swatch really isn't bad, so I decided to keep it. I decided to use this vase back here and put a little plant in it, and I thought that this little shirt, is that a snake plant? Like it just looked really cute in there, but I decided to use this bigger one instead. I'm about to finish up in here and move on to the girl's bedroom. See, in my head, she's a kid still, like she's still a child, but she's not, she's almost a teenager. So she's like a preteen. That's what that's called. She'd be a preteen. So I definitely like kind of kept that in mind while I was decorating this bedroom, and then I saw the swatch for the bed. Let's just chat for 1 second about the Pride wedding dresses we got. If they could do a gradient on that bedspread this early into the game, why did they give us such, for lack of a better term, horrendous wedding dresses so late after this was released? You know what I mean? Like, they had the technology. They could absolutely do it, but instead they gave us that stripy mess, which I understand what they were doing was coming from a great place, and I could totally respect that, but like the execution was a little rough. I've seen a couple of like CC where they fixed the gradient so it's more smooth like that, it's more transitional from color to color, and if CC didn't make my computer sad, I would definitely download it, but I don't know, I thought that was a whole mess. But I'm trying to get across in this bedroom that, like, she is a child still, but she is becoming more of a woman. I have these, like, more of a woman, like a teenager's woman. Oh, Lord. But you understand what I'm trying to say. She's got, like, these little collectibles in here I thought were really cute, and then, like, I'm gonna put a desk in the corner, and I'll put, like, perfumes, and I'll put, like, nail polishes and stuff, and, like the posters on the wall I wouldn't say are very kiddish, but like maybe she's really into traveling and that's why she has so many postcards too from all of her pen pals that she makes. And like, I don't know, I really liked this. She's starting to care for plants. I put 2 plants in here, and that's kind of a more mature decision, if you will, than like not. But we do have about a minute left and there's screenshots, so I really hope you enjoy this build. Thank you for sitting through one of my world-class voiceovers, and I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will see you next time. Thanks, bye!